Hey everyone, and good morning from Hotel New York here at Disneyland Paris. It's day 2 of our Disneyland Paris weekend. If you haven't seen the first episode, I will link that below. And we've got lots on the agenda today. We're definitely going to be riding some rides in both parks today. Becky's actually off in the parks riding some rides this morning, and I'm going to a press thing that they're having here in the hotel. I'm going to do a quick tour of this hotel for you guys as well, because I know you like to see the different hotel options. And then I'm going to head over to the parks to meet Becky, and we're going to ride some more rides. I really want to do Crush's Coaster today. We missed out on that last time. Also Phantom Manor, we may do that today or tomorrow depending which park we're in at what time. Then we have a dinner this evening at, I want to say Cowboy Barbecue, I think. And this evening we're going to be watching for the very first time the new Marvel drone show over at Walt Disney Studios Park. First performance of it is this evening and we're going to get to see it. I'm very excited to show you guys that in the vlogs. I'm going to try and show it over on Instagram live as well this evening, but that will have already happened of course by the time you're watching this. But I'm all ready now, so I'm going to head downstairs, give you guys a little tour around, find some coffee from somewhere, head to the press event briefly, and then go to the parks. I'm just heading out of the room and I thought I'd just show you what the corridors look like in the hotel. It's probably something people don't show all the time, so I just wanted to give you a glimpse of that. And when we get here to the lifts, they have amazing artwork in all of the kind of common areas. And just as I've exited the lift on the ground floor, you can see some more artwork. I absolutely love this one. So just entering the kind of main areas of the hotel, they do have a little photo op here, which I love. And just to the left, we do have a little store, which I'm going to go into in just a second. And this hotel does have a pool. You've got a fitness room. This is the way to go to the parks as well. You can always just look up and it tells you with arrows where to go. And there's also the bar that we went to last night. And it says there that there's a kids club as well. So this is the New York Boutique. Let's go and take a look what they have. Straight away I can see ahead of me they have some specific merchandise to this hotel. I'm very tempted to get a Hotel New York mug. They have this one and they do have a smaller one. I actually think I prefer the one at the top, but it is a little bit small. It might be okay for tea but not coffee, and that is 17 euros. And the one underneath, oh, they're both 17 euros. And they do also have a water bottle there as well, and a t-shirt. The t-shirt's nice actually. I do love when you can get merchandise specific to each hotel, and they do have a pin. I'm gonna have to get that for myself because I always collect pins for every Disney resort that I stay in. In fact, I think I'm going to pick this up now. And if you're a Marvel fan, you will love this store. They've got dress-up outfits, they've got kind of t-shirts and apparel. Do you have one of the Marvel Loungefly bags here as well? You don't see quite as many Loungefly bags here at Disneyland Paris as you do in Disney World, but I have seen a few. They have some books here as well, like they did in the store in Disneyland Park last night. They do seem to have a lot of good books actually here at Disneyland Paris. And they have some nice Wakanda clothing ranges as well. I think I've seen this top in Disney World actually. They have this bag too, which is 60 euros. They do have more mugs. Becky mentioned yesterday that she bought one for a gift, and it was this Captain America one. She got that for her husband. I actually really like that. It's a nice one. And they have some Black Panther items over here. We loved meeting Black Panther yesterday. That was definitely a highlight of the trip. And they do have some nice artwork here as well. I love this one at the top. That's my favourite. And if you head out of the store and to the left, this takes you to the main lobby. This is a really huge lobby area. This is the exit to the parks, and you have this awesome artwork. There's concierge over there. And heading off that direction is the kids club and the pool and everything. Just over in this direction you have reception and check-in. I absolutely love this in the main lobby. This is next to the Skyline bar, which is currently closed. Let me just go and see what the opening hours are. So the bar is open evenings from 5 PM to 1 AM. And they mostly do drinks here, but it looks like they do have some snacks as well. They mainly have drinks here, but looking at the bottom there, they do have some snacks if you're just looking for something small to have with a drink. And over next to the check-in desk, just to the left, is the luggage area. So if you check out of your room and you need to leave your luggage, then that's where you'll do that, and you can pick it up later when you're checking out and actually heading home. But it really is a massive lobby, very impressive. So I'm heading in the direction that was to the pool area, and they have Bleecker Street Lounge here. This is not currently open. It says bar service as of 11 a.m. and it looks like they have some really nice seating in here actually. This would be a great place to come if you're looking to take a break. I always find with Disney hotels, and this hotel is no exception, they just have really nice areas to have a nice sit down. So have some sofas here in the lobby area that you can just come and take a seat. If you've been to the parks, it's within walking distance very easily, so you could come here just to relax for a couple of hours. And this corridor takes you to the pool area. I'm not sure we'll be able to actually see the pool, but let's have a look. And just here on the left they have the Marvel Design Studio, and I'm talking quietly because somebody is in there actually drawing a picture. It has a television screen where someone's giving directions to draw one of the Marvel characters. So this is the art studio. Like I said, I'm being very quiet, but they do have little seats here with tablets and things as well. But yeah, this is the area that you can sit and draw Spider-Man today by the look of it. So I was whispering in there because I did not want to disturb people's drawing. And actually there was one person in there who was doing a drawing and she was a subscriber, so thank you for saying hi. That's so funny that I nipped in at that moment. And this is where the pool is. I don't think I can go in there, and even if I could, I don't like to film people in the swimming pool. So I'll find a picture online of what the pool looks like and I'll insert it here just so you guys can see what it actually does look like. And this is a good view coming down through here. You can see all the way to the end where the mural is when we first came out of the lift. So I'm back now where we first started out by the lift, and this is where the restaurants are. So you have Downtown Restaurant and Manhattan Restaurant here, and I'll be going in there tomorrow to have breakfast, so I'll show you what it looks like then.
The next morning.
This is a gorgeous Manhattan restaurant. Asgard chandelier. We've had so much delicious rich food. I've just gone for fruits and a couple of pancakes today and some juice.
And in this direction they have the Empire State Club reception and Empire State Lounge, and we're going to be heading this way because it's also the convention centre to go to this open house. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film in there. Perhaps I will, perhaps I won't. I'll find out when I get there. It really is worth coming to this hotel for a look around just to take a look at all of this artwork. If you're a Marvel fan, it's absolutely awesome. And this is the superhero station. I mentioned that before, where you can come and have the photo opportunities, and it's in this direction. I think it's in exactly the same place as we were last night for dinner. So we're just entering the press event, and this is where we had a photo taken yesterday with Minnie with this grand finale kind of backdrop. I love that. They have some guys here who you can talk to about the drone show, so I'm assuming they were involved in actually creating it. It really is something that they're just starting to do in the Disney parks, and I know over at Disney World they really want a drone show there and don't have one yet, so very excited to show you guys that later. And just over here, I believe this has something to do with the new Pixar show, so I'm going to speak to the cast member here and then I will let you guys know in a second what's going on with this and if it is in fact a new show. And I've just been speaking to the cast member here about the merchandise. So this is a range that they just launched 1 week ago. I absolutely love these shoes, they are amazing. And this is a sneak peek at a new range which isn't even out yet. This is coming really soon. It's been really interesting listening to these guys talk about the drone show, and you can see there's a screen up here showing the music being recorded for it and everything, so it's just making me even more excited to see this evening. It's going to be amazing, I think. Okay, so I'm all done at the open house and I just posted some things on Instagram. If you guys follow me over there, you probably saw those updates on new things that are coming to the parks. I really can't wait to see the new Pixar show. I spoke to one of the creators and it sounds like if you were a Pixar fan, it's going to be an absolute must-see, and that's over at Walt Disney Studios Park, and that's going to be this summer, so 2023. They didn't give the exact date, they didn't give loads of details away because it's still kind of in the works, but it sounds really good. So now I'm going to go and grab a coffee and head over to Walt Disney Studios Park to meet Becky. She's just sent me a WhatsApp. She has just ridden Tower of Terror and has had to sit down and is currently shaking. I did kind of warn her because she gets motion sickness. I wasn't sure how she'd fare with that one, so I'm going to go over, rescue her, see if she's okay. I'm really hoping she is. I'm sure if she's had to sit down she'll be fine. I've just been in a really dark room for quite a long time. I think it's actually bright enough. do need these. I didn't think I'd actually need them this trip. Of course I brought them with me, but it's actually quite bright out here now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this means good things for the drone show being able to go ahead this evening. We don't want any wind, we don't want any rain, so let's hope it stays like this. And in terms of temperature, it really doesn't feel too bad. I think I've just got the memory of how cold it was last time. This doesn't feel too bad at all to me. Just looking at all this, I don't know how we got away with it yesterday, Becky not buying any of this. I think she must have been tired. Okay, I now have the necessary to get myself going for the day. And I think I mentioned it yesterday, but just in case I didn't, the smell that was in the Starbucks back in 2019 has completely gone. It smells delightful in there. As I understand it, it was because of this show that used to be here. They used to have animals, and I think it was the smell drifting in from the kind of animal stable area. That's what people told me anyway. But yeah, it smells nice in there now. So for anyone who was wondering, I did get a lot of questions on Instagram. Yes, the smell has totally gone. I may have just realised something. Also, there's DuckTales music in the background, which I'm living for. Yesterday, when we ended up doing security twice, I think it's because we went out of there and then into the main entrance. This time, I'm gonna go this way towards the world of Disney. I've already done security coming out of the hotel, so I think I'm now going to be able to just go into the park. So yesterday when we did security twice, I think that was a fail on our part rather than something that you have to do twice. And just in case I didn't totally explain that properly, you can see the train station out there. That's kind of the main entrance. So if you've come off a train or you've driven or something, and that's why you would be doing security over by the big kind of Disneyland Paris sign behind those walls. But this way is kind of where people come from the hotels. And I'm just going past the world of Disney here at Disney Village. I do want to try and pop in there at some point because that's the big store where they kind of have everything. Okay, here we go, Walt Disney Studios Park for the first time this trip. Becky just messaged and said she is going on web slingers, or she's in line for it. So she can't be feeling that ill. I think she's obviously recovered. We're going to do that a second time though, because I loved that ride when I did it in Disneyland in California. And here at Disneyland Paris, for the ticket turnstile, you scan a QR code on your ticket, which I will try and demonstrate, but I am trying to wrangle a coffee, the vlog camera and a phone. I think you managed to see the person in front of me scanning their ticket. I'd just like to show you guys how the entry works in each different park. And here we are at Walt Disney Studios, and they've got a really nice 30 banner with Mickey over there. And it's always a little bit different at this park because as you enter, you're inside. So that's quite unusual for a Disney park. In all of the others, all of the ones at Disney World, you are obviously outside. And at this one, you actually go into kind of a big studio area. The other place that's a bit like that is Tokyo. They have an undercover area as you go in, but it is quite unusual. And here we go. I really love this. I definitely get kind of Hollywood Studios vibes as you walk in here with the theming and everything, but I just love that it's inside. And they do have a big quick service restaurant here which kind of spans all the way along there. Becky and I did eat there last time, if I remember correctly. And you have the Five and Dime, similar to Hollywood Studios, and that's a big store here at the entrance. And as you come out of the undercover area, this is what the park looks like. Definitely a Hollywood Studios kind of feel. There is the Tower of Terror that literally had Becky shaking. I mean, it's called Tower of Terror for a reason, to be fair. It is a thrill ride, and most people love it. It's just me, I don't like the dropping, but I know for so many people, Tower of Terror is a firm favourite. I'm gonna head in this direction. When I was last here, the Marvel Avengers Campus was not open. I'm going to say it's this way, it feels like it will be. And I just ran into Chelsea there as well, so hi to you, and I hope you had an amazing time. And as I'm walking by the Hollywood Tower here, I seem to remember last time we were confused about whether it was under construction. I think it must have been, and it must have had some kind of covering over it, because this looks amazing up close. You've kind of got all of the detail there where it's kind of weathered, I would say, around the actual building. I just love the way that they make things look kind of spooky and creepy. When it comes to Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror, Disney are amazing for their theming. And my sense of direction was correct for once. This definitely looks like Avengers Campus. Look who I found! Hi guys! There she is. I'm just necking this coffee real quick, and then we are going to go on web slingers. Again, Becky's just done it. We're going to do it a second time. I need to get on a ride. I've been doing all sorts of other things, and then we're going to go for lunch. So what's your morning? Describe your morning to us. We need to know.
Really good. I went on to Big Thunder. Love that ride.
And Big Thunder is so good here, isn't it?
The person I sat next to, I was like in the middle of a family, and they were from my hometown.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
I recognised their accent. So yeah, how bizarre that was.
Yeah.
And then I rode Pirates of the Caribbean.
Love.
Amazing.
So good.
Got a really good photo pass picture on that.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Mine's always
really
absolutely
good.
awful.
No,
I'm always
really
like looking somewhere else.
Then I went and did Indiana Jones. Yeah. Forgot it. Did a loop the loop.
Oh,
about that.
That's not something you want to forget.
That was a surprise to me.
A shock would be more like.
Then came into Walt Disney Studios and did Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Really great. I mean, brilliant. So themed inside, fabulous.
Theming wise is amazing, but you did say you came off shaking.
Well, I didn't mind the drops. I mean, I was screaming, obviously.
Of course,
Got some good photo pass pictures of that one as well.
I need to see those immediately. That sounds hilarious.
I feel really sick now. Jambled is the word.
Yeah, Becky likes the word jambled, means a bit motion sick.
I kind of, walking down the stairs after, oh, is this a good idea? Should I just stay still for a minute? But yeah,
but you
really
enjoyed it.
I really did. Yeah.
Awesome.
Really good.
I'm really excited for this. I loved this in California. It was one of my favourite things we did.
It's really good.
It's such a good ride, and the technology is just amazing. It's really, really clever. And the wait time for this is 80 minutes. We do have Premier Access on this trip, I should mention. I want to, full disclosure, we do have Premier Access for the attractions, and I'll talk to you guys a bit more about that later.
However, in Disneyland Park this morning, everything was like 5 minutes.
Right, if you get to the park early, then that is the way to go, definitely. So I'm actually on this alone because we just remembered Becky has already done it once, and with the Premier Access you can do it once per day. So I'm just going to do this real quick, and this is what the ride vehicle looks like, just for you guys who haven't done this yet.
We hope you all have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House.
Comment ça va? Je suis Peter Parker. Ici chez Webb, on a accès à une super technologie, comme le vibranium du Wakanda ou ce fluide extraterrestre dément. On a les particules de Pym et Star Trek. La journée porte ouverte est annulée.
Are you okay?
Je crois que j'ai besoin d'aide.
Fais-moi compliqué. Évitez le ciblage webisme. Nous avons des speederboats à Antoine.
And Dr. Strange is just going past here. He's got a bit of a walking crowd with him. And here we are at Pym Kitchen now, ready for having our lunch. Okay, and here is the food. It's a buffet here at Pym Test Kitchen, so this is different to the one in California. And I have some macaroni cheese, lots of vegetables. You guys know me. I've got cauliflower, potatoes, green beans. I've got some cheesy pasta over there, some salad. Becky has
This ridiculous burger, it's amazing.
So kind of the concept with Pym Test Kitchen is that things are giant. So they had this giant burger, and
Or
Becky's,
tiny.
Yeah, or tiny. So things are giant or tiny. So she's got a slice of the big burger and the tiny hot dog. Yeah, and I'm gonna take you guys up to the buffet to show you everything once it's calmed down a bit. But yeah, they've got some really good stuff up there. So I just put my phone up. I hope you can hear me okay, just to show you the buffet. And a lot of the things, like me and Becky were saying, are giant, and then they kind of cut them up for you. So they have this hot dog here. Most impressive, I think, is the burger. So they cut a piece of this giant burger for you. And they do have lots of different options, lots of different vegetables. They have some gnocchi here. The green beans with the crispy onions were amazing. And the purple potatoes. They have the colourful cauliflower, I love that as well. And they've also got corn dogs and jambalaya down there. Then they have some cold items like shrimp, and they have blue mayonnaise. Then you have kind of Caesar salad that you can make yourself, but look at the giant croutons that they put in. I love the whole kind of giant and shrunk down food concept at this restaurant. And they have more salad kind of items here, and meats and cheeses and stuff. They do also have a children's buffet, so they've got some desserts and things here, and some vegetables with dips and things like that. And they do also have mini burgers and chips and things, and a macaroni cheese in the kids section as well. So Becky's mocktail has arrived. Well, we're actually sharing, so we're sharing the mocktail, and this is the signature cocktail, so there is alcohol in that. And this one you have to construct, so we've got to do some pouring here, so let's go for it. Looks like there's some popping pearls or something on top. Ooh. Oh my.
That's so
cool. Oh, that's cool. This reminds me of the one at Ogre's Cantina.
Yeah,
the mocktail that you get there. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do a taste test here, so mocktail first. Really nice. Good.
Yeah, fruity. Tastes blueberry and like the raspberry kind of.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Now we're going to try the cocktail. I love how they're served in a beaker. Love that. Ooh. That is not how I was expecting, and it really reminds me of something that I used to drink years ago. No, try that.
Like cranberry almost tasting, like kind of dry.
But it's almost like a ginger ale moment as well, or something. I don't know. It's nice.
That is nice.
But it's not really sweet, which I was actually
I like
glad
that.
about. Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
good. So Becky has got some desserts here. They're pretty impressive and very colourful.
So that's key lime pie, pear tart, mini donut. Look how cute that is.
That's really tiny.
And then an ink cake with blue custard and red.
Blue custard. And so for my dessert, I have gone for a piece of the giant Oreo, but also I've got some ice cream, which I sprinkled with meringue sprinkles and Oreo sprinkles.
Nice.
And over here, this explains the concept of this restaurant a little bit better. So the red is shrinking particles and the blue is enlarging particles. So that's the reason the donut, like the red one, was tiny, and the blue donut, which someone's got down there, is huge. I can highly recommend it. The food was great, wasn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely lovely.
Really, really good. Yeah, it was. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Yeah, really nice. And now we're going to head over to ride Ratatouille, I think, first. We want to do Crush's Coaster, but we've just eaten food. So we're going to give that a minute because I feel like that would be a mistake. So yeah, we'll go and do Ratatouille, show you guys around this park a little bit, and then we'll come back and do Crush's Coaster. Just to show you guys this area, they have, I think, a Monsters Inc. photo op over there. We're trying to see what this says over here. I think it says Animagic Theatre. I'm not sure what goes on in there. And over here is an Aladdin attraction, which again I think is actually being refurbished at the moment. I don't think that looks open either. This time of year that can happen in all of the theme parks. January and February are a very popular time for them to do kind of attraction repairs, anything like that, just because it's a slower season. Crush's Coaster we will be coming back to very shortly. I'm so excited for this because we missed it last time. We'll just wait for one of them to come by to show you guys. Here we go. So you're kind of in a twisting turtle shell, yeah. And they have some Cars theming going on through here. It's like a mild version of Tower of Terror.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Right now,
Becky,
after my food.
Yeah, Becky's decided that's a no. I'm also fine without that because it is kind of like a mini Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And I'm now entering my happy place because
I love this part as well.
Did you just completely get Epcot vibes immediately? Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm in Epcot. That makes me happy. I love it. And we also got a crepe from here last time, which I can highly recommend. Obviously, we cannot fit in a crepe right now. We're so full. And as well as crepes, by the way, they do have these kind of food stands. They've got various different things going on. So if you're looking for something like that rather than any type of sit-down lunch or dinner, you can always get something from here. I think Bistro Chez Remy over there is one of the sit-down restaurants that looks amazing. You basically feel shrunk down to the size of a rat, and all of the furniture and everything and all the theming is kind of giant stuff around you. But now we're going to go and do the Ratatouille attraction, and I actually missed this on my last trip in Epcot, so I'm happy to be doing this again. You let the dogs out. I do love this attraction.
It's great.
It's so good.
À bientôt et bon appétit. Et oui, non?
Just as we're exiting the ride, it actually has windows through to the restaurant, so I can give you a very sneaky look at the restaurant I was describing, where everything is giant. So you can kind of see the chairs have those giant plates in between. It's very, very cute in there. Definitely would like to eat there sometime. Okay, we're outside. I genuinely did not mean to take these. We're just about to go and give them back. I know some people actually tried to take them. We're not trying. So that was amazing. I love that ride. It's really good. Yeah, it is good. And if anyone doesn't love anything too full on, I feel like the Ratatouille ride is really good for that. It's good fun, but it's not too much if people don't like that kind of thing. And now we're just going to head back to Avengers Campus to meet up with some people from the group just to film something. And then I think we're going to do Crush's Coaster and probably then start to make our way over to Disneyland Park.
Can't wait for Crush's Coaster. Cannot wait for
I'm excited. I am excited. I think it is quite intense from what I've heard, but in a good, fun way. And we're just walking through Toy Story Land here, which, just to let you guys know, I'm sure you know this, but it's not the same as the one in Disney World in terms of the attractions. So the kind of theming is the same. You can see these lights hanging, and you've got Rex over there, but their rides are slightly different. You've got the parachute one that we saw a moment ago. You then have this, which horrifies Becky to no end. I can't say I'm keen myself. And then you have this Slinky Dog attraction as well, which is a kind of spinning around in a circle type attraction, if that makes sense. Slightly kind of creepy music coming from the Tower of Terror. It's like creepy but not. And the wait time for that is 35 minutes currently. And we've made it over into Avengers Campus, and look who's here. So we're all done with our little bit of filming we were just doing there, and we ran into Bethan as well. So hi Bethan, it was nice to meet you, and Alice as well. And now it's time, finally, since 2019 we still didn't get to do it, for Crush's Coaster.
Here we go.
Yes. And we've been told maybe it's best if you're in the seats that go backwards. So Becky's dubious.
We're going to do it. You know, I'll always try things once.
We'll see, we'll see. And the current wait time for Crush's Coaster is 90 minutes. As I said earlier, we do have the Premier Access, which I am going to talk to you guys about and let you know what it is, how much it is and all that kind of stuff. But let's go and do this. I am excited for this.
Mortel, squeeze. Salut les humains, c'est Crush. Vous allez plonger dans le grand.
Becky's coaster voice is in full force again. I bet everyone's missed that. Oh, jellyfish. It really is like the ballroom with the balloons.
Fish are afraid. Not afraid. Rien qu'une bouchée.
Okay, I can't talk. I think it's safe to say we grossly underestimated.
That was way more than we thought.
Yeah, what was just about to happen.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty full on. I mean, amazing. Amazing, really like amazing. Really fun. But if you don't like swirly, intense roller coasters, just be warned, because it was really quite intense. Like, yeah. We feel a bit kind of like
jambled.
Yeah, Becky's jambled. I don't feel sick or anything like that, but I need to totally compose myself here. I just wasn't expecting it. It was like a cross between Space Mountain and Guardians of the Galaxy in Epcot, but like a not smooth version, like more kind of shaky around. So we're just, yeah, we're trying to gain some composure. That was really funny. Like, it was super fun. I just didn't know it was like that. Okay, we're just gonna exit for now because we do need to get over to the other park for other things that are happening this evening. So we've exited the park and just popped into World of Disney. I did say earlier we just wanted to come in and have a quick look around.
I need to look at some mugs to calm me down.
Yeah, Becky's in a somewhat bad way. She's
I just wasn't expecting it. And
no.
It was brilliant. I just was not expecting that level of intensity.
Yeah, we've sort of revived ourselves, but we need to go and get a Starbucks to fully revive, I think. And as much as I'm tempted by the 30th ears, I do have the purple potion ones that are so similar, and I really don't need any more, so I think I'm going to resist these, but they are lovely. And they have a Disneyland Paris 30th coffee pot here. This is very, very cool. I do love my coffee, and I do use this type of French press to make my coffee at home. Do I need it though? Probably not, and getting this home would not be the easiest thing in the world. How much is it? It is also 50 euros, so I probably don't need it, but it is very, very nice. I absolutely love the decor in here, and I will say this World of Disney is laid out in a really good way that there's actually room to move around. Sometimes when it's busy, it can get crazy, but I feel like there actually is a lot of space to walk around, which I really like. And they have some Olaf items here. They've got the mug and the glass. That's really nice. The cereal bowl is actually really cool. I wasn't going for a pun there by saying it was cool either, but I now realise I can't go back on that now. This definitely looks Becky sized. That's a huge mug.
It does say bowl.
Oh, a bowl? Well, it's got a handle. If it's got a handle, you can drink coffee out of it, and that is just the way it is. I think it probably actually is supposed to be for soup or something, but in my opinion, you could put coffee in that for sure. Yeah. It would fit on the work shelf. This could
fit on the work shelf, but I don't think I could have that one at work.
Why? Are you worried about judgment?
It's as big as my face.
We've revived ourselves now. That did take a while.
I feel calm now. I
Yes.
feel calm and, you know.
We're calm and collected. I feel like our explanation was a bit jumbled before of Crush's Coaster.
That's because we were utterly jumbled.
Yes. I think the thing was, we just didn't expect it to be like that. So I knew roughly what it was, but it was just way more intense than I had expected. So when we went through, the beginning part is kind of sedate, so you're just sort of going along. Then you're in the bit that's like under the sea, a little bit like in Seven Dwarfs Mine Train when you're in the mine. And I was like, oh, this is really cute, this is really nice. And then suddenly it just goes into the dark and it just took off and just went crazy, and I didn't know that it was like that. So when we came off, we were just completely like, wow, what was that? That was not what we were expecting, but it was so good. It really, really was good. It was amazing. And now we're heading into Disneyland Park and straight for Phantom Manor. That's the one thing on this trip, other than Crush's Coaster, I was like, we have to do that. We have to do Phantom Manor. So we're gonna go do that right now. I do absolutely love this, I have to say. It really is. Yeah. Like, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but this decoration here for the 30th is absolutely beautiful. So nice, especially at this time of night when it's just sort of starting to get dark. And there it is, that beautiful castle. I just love it every time. It really is so nice. And looks like there's a parade happening, but we saw this one yesterday. And the other parade that we haven't seen yet, we're gonna see tomorrow. So we're just into Adventureland here, and you can see Big Thunder Mountain in the distance. I think that's probably my favourite thing here at Disneyland Paris. Their version of Big Thunder Mountain is honestly so good. Becky rode it this morning. I'm going to try and do it tomorrow, I think. And Becky will obviously ride it again if I do it tomorrow. It's amazing. It's a bit different to the one at Disney World. It's longer and it's so good. I mean, I love the one at Disney World, but this is definitely my favourite. And here it is, Phantom Manor. I have to say, from the outside, this one just looks so good. Yeah. It really does have like a super old, creepy vibe. I love that. Okay, this might be my new favourite thing because I love how super creepy this is. I'm so excited right now, I'll be honest. As soon as I started hearing the music, I was like, yes. And we've got a good view of Big Thunder Mountain here for you. You can see how big it is. It really is huge. Absolutely love it. There it goes.
Where candlelights flicker, the air is deathly still. C'est que le fantôme des lieux se manifeste. Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests. Everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor. Even you. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Le fantôme des lieux se fera un plaisir de vous aider.
Ne pas aussi, que si vous restez toujours assis.
So we've just exited the mansion. What did you think?
I loved the stretching room, and that kind of the corridor before you get to the Doom Buggies is really cool, really really like that.
Yeah, it feels like you're kind of in the house and the bride is there on the stairs, and it looks really great. And this one is creepier, I would say, than at Disney World. It's more, the Disney World one is more like funny, I would say, and
kind of comedy. This one's kind of spooky.
Yeah, kind of spooky, but not scary at all. Like amazing. It was so good, and they had the Hatbox Ghost, who is coming to Disney World, which I'm very excited. Cool. Yeah. But I really enjoyed that, and just the whole theming, like outside and in, was just really, really good.
It's definitely got like another level of I don't know,
creepiness. Yeah, loved it. Yeah. Really, really good. This might, I mean, I think Big Thunder Mountain just still edges it out in this park, but this is definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a Haunted Mansion fan. I love it. So yeah, so glad we got to do that. Tomorrow we will be ready for that again.
It was great. It was just as good as last time.
Yeah, and also tomorrow we're going to be going to Fantasyland. We'll be coming back here, of course, to ride Big Thunder Mountain. So more Disneyland Park tomorrow, and we may pop over to the other park if Becky wants to do the other Avengers attraction. I'm not sure I'll do it. It sounds a tiny bit scary for me, I'll be honest. We were talking to someone else about it earlier, and this is where we're eating this evening, which is Cowboy Cookout. I was just thinking this area with all these lights looks really nice. I think this might be a quick service pizza outpost. See what they have. I know you guys like to see what is available. So they have a pasta, lasagna, a salad. They also have a pepperoni or cheese pizza.
In the shape of a Mickey.
It looks like in the quick services here, you can do like a meal that includes a drink and stuff, but they also have a la carte if you're just looking to buy items separately, I think. Just having a little wander, and we're now in Adventureland, and look at the castle peeking up there in the distance. I love when it's glowing pink, it looks amazing. So we're just over by the castle, and we're going to see if we can see the dragon that kind of lives under the castle. That was closed last time we were here. Look at this close up, honestly. So beautiful. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think he's pleased with us being here. We took a photo yesterday in front of the castle, and we were just cracking up about this Jafar. His face makes him look like he's got really bad wrinkles or something. And he kind of photo bombed us right at the moment. He was like turned like that. It was so funny. I do love these spinning statues though. They're really, really awesome.
I love the Ursula one.
The Ursula one is really good. Okay, we've arrived at dinner, and look who's here. Hi, Mickey. Okay, we are all done with dinner. That was really, really nice. It was not what I expected. I didn't think it was going to be a really kind of nice catered hosting. Yeah, we thought we were just going to that restaurant, so that was a really nice surprise. They had characters, and now we're walking across to Walt Disney Studios Park for the new Marvel drone show.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
Launching special protocol in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
En vérité, je suis Iron Man. Mais vous le saviez déjà, non?
training with us today. We are stronger together. This special lesson is now...
Salut tout le monde! C'est bon, je suis là. On peut commencer. Alors, pourquoi vous partez?
Okay, we're walking out of Walt Disney Studios Park. That was absolutely
out of this world.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm sure the camera won't have done it justice. Seeing that in person, like the drones and the Spider-Man part with the drone.
You can't believe it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I didn't think that anything would be as better than the Walt Disney World fireworks. Nothing could beat that.
Yeah.
I think that just has, and I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I'm shocked at you saying that because you're such a fan of the Disney World fireworks.
I just love them, but that was just something else.
It was really, really amazing.
I feel similar how I felt after riding Flight of Passage for the very first time, having never ridden anything like that. I was just sort of jaw-dropping.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So good. I can highly, highly recommend you guys
100%.
do a trip if you love Marvel, if you want to see that drone show. At the moment, I think it's on until May, so it's quite a short run at the moment. They may extend it.
Please come and see it.
Yeah, you never know, they might extend it, but I can't possibly say that at the moment because at the moment it is until May, so it's quite short-lived while they trial it, but it was so good. And now we are going quite quickly over to Disneyland Park because I want to show you guys the drones that didn't happen last night. There's not much time to get over there, so we're rushing over. It's really cold as well, but
not as cold as it was before.
No,
in the years before.
Definitely not, but it's still quite chilly. But we're going to try and do that real quick now and then head back to the hotel.
Disneyland Paris accueille les rêveurs de tous les âges et du monde entier. For 30 years, Disneyland Paris has welcomed dreamers of all ages from all around the world. Il y a tellement de magie et de lumière à l'intérieur de nos rêves. There's something so magical shining from all of our dreams. Alors aujourd'hui, que diriez-vous de rêver plus loin, de sourire plus grand et de rire plus fort? So now, we invite you to dream bigger, smile wider, and laugh louder. Together, let's make the future brighter than ever. Ensemble, rendons l'avenir plus brillant que jamais. La magie ne fait que commencer. The magic, it's just begun.
Hello everyone, it is now the next day, as you can probably tell. Last night was very, very tiring. So by the time we had done the show and got back here after doing the second show in the Disneyland Park, we were just absolutely exhausted and pretty much just went to sleep. So I forgot to end the vlog, so that's what I thought I'd do now. The drone show last night was absolutely incredible in Walt Disney Studios Park. It was just amazing, wasn't it? Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, Becky loved it. Like, it was just so good. And just sometimes partway through it, you would just think, that's drones. I don't know, it's just so crazy because it's kind of new for the parks doing stuff like that. Hopefully eventually all the parks will have things like that, but it was amazing to see the first ever kind of showing of it, and that's running until May at the moment. Like I was saying earlier, things can change, but so far from what they've said, it is going to be something that you need to come and see sooner rather than later. On that note, I will put a link in the description for you to book your Disneyland Paris trip. You can also book Disney World there as well, but we have just had the best time, and last night getting to see both of those shows. The dinner was amazing. I didn't get to film much of that, but as you saw, we had characters there and it was just great, really, really good. It was a long day, but an amazing day. So thank you so much to you guys for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. That helps other people to find it if they're looking for vlogs on Disneyland Paris. It's been amazing to be back here. We've not been since 2019, so that's actually been a little while for us for Paris. And yeah, the next one will be our final day. So we are here for the morning and then we'll be traveling back by Eurostar and then heading home. I will show you, either in this vlog or maybe as a separate video, the items that I've bought since I've been here. I haven't bought too much. I've been quite restrained, I think.
I went a bit mug crazy.
Yeah, I think we might need to show Becky's mugs that she's bought. So maybe I'll get her to do like a video clip of that at home and insert it into the vlog. That's probably what we'll do, because I know everyone's going to be like, wait a second, you can't leave us hanging on what mugs actually did and didn't get purchased. So we'll definitely do that. And that's going to be it for this one. So don't forget to subscribe as well if you're not already, because I'm about to head to Florida next week. So there's going to be new Walt Disney World vlogs as well as these ones for Disneyland Paris. And if you tap the bell icon, you'll be notified of any uploads that I do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We just got number one! What?
You got a picture of it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Yeah. Wow!